Welcome back to my new video on switch using Golang. So I'm going to jump right into the IDE. We're going to create a new directory called switch. And then inside switch, I'm going to create a Go file and call it main. So inside the main function, I'm going to declare a variable called a is equal to, let's say 5. And then I'm going to print that value of A is okay. So I'm going to start with the switch statement. So we start with the switch keyword, switch, and then the expression, which is A. And inside the curly braces, we're going to define the cases. So the first case is going to be if it's 2, let's say 2, colon, and then we're going to print 2. And if case is, let's say 4, we're going to print 4. If case is 5, we're going to print 5. Okay. And a default, we're going to print, we don't know the value. We don't know the value. That's it. So this is how you write your switch statement in Golang. So I'm going to run this and see what we got. So you see, we have the value of A is 5, and the case prints this. So if we change this to 10, so it's going to print the value of A is 10, but you know, it's not going to meet any of these conditions. So it's going to print this default statement. So let's run that and see what we got. So you see the value of A is 10, and we don't know the value. See how the switch statement works. Okay, so let's try our hands on another example. Call it another example. So this one, we're going to use the time. So we're going to call it weekday. The time library. And then we say the weekday. So if we print weekday according to my time zone, let me print. So let me run this code and see what we got. So according to my time zone, it's Wednesday, okay? So we're going to apply the switch statement on this variable called weekday. So now we switch weekday and then we write our case statements. So if it's time dot, see, with time we have Friday, Saturday, Monday. So let's say Monday, then we print it's Monday, okay? And then the other case statement is going to be time dot, let's say Wednesday. Then we print it's okay, let's call it it's Wednesday. Okay. And then we default. Okay, let's do the last one. Case. Let's say time. It's Saturday. Then we say it's Saturday. Everything else we default it to it's weekend. Okay. So so as you can see, so this is a weekday that we're getting from. Okay, so the weekday, one of the weekday variable, let me put the okay, Wednesday is fine. So let's print this and see what we got. So you can see it says what? Wednesday. It's Wednesday because this Wednesday matches this weekday. Okay, so it's able to print this part, this statement. It's Wednesday. Okay, so that is for switch statement based on the weekday. So let's try another example. Another example of switch statements. Okay, so we're gonna say who am I, and then we declare a func. And this func is going to take an interface. I'm not going to go deep into this, but in subsequent videos, I'm going to explain what this means. It's like you're declaring a function and we are assigning it to a variable, okay? So we switch on this. Let's say we call it T. And then we say I dot type. The type of variable that we are going to pass in, we want to know the type, whether it's a string, it's an int, it's a float, and then we assign it to this variable. Okay. So now inside the case statement, we say, is it a Boolean? If it's true, then we want to print I am a Boolean. Okay. And then the next case statement, we're gonna check for an integer. And then we said, I am an integer, okay? And everything else we default it to I don't know this format. Okay, percentage T means the type of this variable. And then we move to the next line. So we say T, we pass in T, this variable here. Now we need to call this variable here as a function. Okay, so outside the curly braces, I'm going to call who am I? Okay, and it takes an interface. So we can pass in a value true. Who am I? We can pass in 5. And then who am I? We can pass in Golang. Okay, so yeah, I think it's fine. The green line, it's fine. So let's run this and see what we got. You see, we get what? The first one, it says I'm a Boolean because it is the case. And then the second one, it said I'm an integer, which is also true. And then Golang, it said, oh, I don't know this format because it didn't meet any of the cases. So it goes straight to the default. Okay, so I don't know this format. And then it prints the type, which is a string. Okay, based on this percentage T here. Yeah, so this is all for switch statements in Golang. If you have any question, you can leave them in the description or the comment box below, and I'll respond to you as quick as possible. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Subscribe.